Hello, welcome back to another video right here on the channel. So we are moving along nicely with our Talisman series. The last 4 episodes, Melody, have had the corner pieces in.
Yep.
The city, the dungeon, the woodland and the highland last month.
Yeah.
And we are now moving on to the last 2 of the big box expansions. We've got the dragon today and we've got the cataclysm next month. Okay, so there we are, folks. Talisman, the Magical Quest game, revised 4th edition, the Dragon expansion, okay, by Pegasus Spiel. Okay, and there is the back. So what this one does is it actually replaces the inner zone Melody.
Ooh.
So on the traditional Talisman, as you all know by now, you move around the outer edge, the middle edge, you're into the middle region, the inner region, sorry,
Yeah.
go around there, and you get the Crown of Command. This time we've got a totally new centerpiece, which I can't wait to see. Okay, so automatically with having dragons, it gives you that little Game of Thrones vibe. Okay, so we'll attempt it without the glasses then. So it says Talisman, the Magical Quest game, the Dragon expansion. The prophecies of the dragon cults have come to pass. 3 draconic lords have returned to their ancestral home in the Firelands, each one claiming dominance over territory and fighting to claim the legendary Crown of Command for his own. So it's not even us as players getting it now, it's the dragons who want it. For he who claims the mighty artifact shall be crowned Dragon King, and all living things will bow to his tyrannical rule or suffer his rage. A new quest for the Crown of Command has begun, more terrifying and dangerous than ever before. An era of terror and flame is at hand. Okay, so it says Talisman, the dragon, adds a dangerous new inner region for heroes to conquer. The Draconic Lords and their Legion of Dragons are represented in over 300 new cards and tokens. 6 brand new characters are each brought to life with a superbly detailed plastic miniature and offer fantastic new playing experiences. Ascend the Dragon Tower and confront the Dragon King. Okay, so there is a look at the back of the box there, folks. And we can see those lovely little figures there. Shall we open it, Melody, and get stuck in? Okay.
These figures look amazing.
They do. Let's put that out the way there. Okay, so straight away we have the Dragon expansion rulebook. Okay, if you just flip that over as well, there is a little rules guide on the back. So these guys, as you all know by now, are basically little changes to the rules. We all know the rules of Talisman, nice and simple, but these just explain briefly and point blank for you what the differences in the gameplay are. So it's going to radically, this month and next month's boxes are radically going to change the game that we all know and love. Okay, so first out the box here, we have a set of cards, which I'm going to ask Melody to have a quick look through and then show you.
Wow, these look amazing.
I've got something even more amazing in my hand. Go on, so show. Okay, you're going to read them off.
The Dragon Slayers.
Okay.
Domain of Dragons. The Dragon King.
Yeah, I think these are the new endings. Each new box has new endings.
Oh, here's the characters. The Dragon Hunter.
He looks cool.
The Dragon Rider.
Even better.
The Dragon Priestess.
Yeah, you've seen a pattern here, aren't you?
Yeah. The Fire Wizard. Yes. The Conjurer. And the Minotaur.
Oh, anything's got a Minotaur in it, is it?
And then,
they're the 3 Dragon Kings, aren't they?
the 3, yeah. So, what's his name? Varthrax.
Yeah.
Cadorus. And Grillipus.
Just tell me we're not going to be fighting these 3 at the same time.
I hope not.
I really do fancy that. Okay, and there is the new middle piece.
Wow.
Okay, so I'm going to try my best to show that. So this, guys, goes right over the middle of the board. So you see the dragons on it. It's like a dragon tower. Okay, it's nice and long. Oh, what's this here now as well?
Oh.
I'm not even sure what that is.
Oh, it must be 2 different...
Okay, yeah, I'm really surprised because this is actually a double-sided board. And again, it covers the inner region, so I'm not sure whether maybe you have to go up the Dragon Tower first and then come in for the Crown of Command after that.
Ooh.
Because I say there are like numerous different boxes, as always with Talisman, you land on a space. But yeah, I'm totally intrigued by this expansion.
Yeah.
I knew a little bit about it before I bought it, only in respect of, you research things obviously. But I'm not 100% sure on it. There's one big strip of very colourful double-sided tokens.
They look amazing.
Okay, and we've got same again. So I think that these are the so-called dragon tokens that were advertised on the box. Okay, so we've got 3 free baggies.
Nick's favourites.
Everybody knows how much I like my baggies. We've got 2 packs of cards, which I'll have a little look at in a minute. I'm just going to open the contents of the box here to get Melody's favourite little bits out. Okay. So, I don't know if you want to attempt to open those. I normally have a knife, but I found that in the past, when you catch a knife, you can actually catch the wrong side of the cards and you can actually end up damaging them. I've damaged a couple of the fronts of some cards. Okay, yeah, I've got this one here now. So it just says Dragon Deck A and Dragon Deck B, to be fair. I'm not really sure what the difference of them all is. But just looking through them, where are we? I'm just going to show you a couple of them. So I think these are the new encounters by the look of them. So it says Dragon Race, Dragon Tears. So look, flicking through there. Dragon Lair. Luck Dragon. So yeah, as you know, you surprise attack. You go through and when you land on a square, you draw a card for your encounter. So I think this one looks like the first one, Woodland Drake. This looks like the first expansion that actually has, that doesn't have, extra treasure items and stuff, because normally you get other artifacts and other things. Do you want to show a few of them?
Well, this has got some, it's got a follower, and then we've got some enemies, and then what crafts they are. And then we've got some magic objects, places, more places, strangers, events. What else have we got back here? More events. Ooh, deadly rivals. I wouldn't like to come against them too. Yeah, and then they've got like some strengths as well. Yeah,
I'm looking there. I'm thinking maybe all these cards might actually replace the actual original ones. So you're literally playing. Do you put those in the baggie there? You are literally playing in like the realm of the dragons.
Yeah.
I will have a little look in the book because obviously before we finish up here, we will have a look and see them. Do you want to do your favourite part and flash the minis at the screen?
Yeah.
Leave the big one.
Do you think I'll be able to remember who they are?
I have no idea. I'll say it's the first time I've seen these. I haven't even sort of seen them.
Wow.
Okay. One's gone. Okay.
Wow.
Okay, so you're going to show them up?
Yeah. So we've got...
That's the Minotaur.
The Minotaur.
Yeah, again, I say every episode, don't I, that if you wanted to paint these, you would have real fun with them.
Detail on them.
Yeah, he's cool. He's going to be full of strength, isn't he? He's going to make a big cut.
Absolutely.
Okay.
We've got the...
Which one's that one?
Yeah, that's the Conjurer.
Looks like the Conjurer, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, so you've got the Conjurer there.
All the little things all hanging on his hair and that. All the detail.
Sweet, damn it. So again, you can use like this Minotaur in like an original game of Talisman. All these like big sandboxes, by now, folks.
Oh, here's the Fire Wizard. This one looks amazing. Imagine that being painted up.
He'd be great, wouldn't he? Unleashing him on like the original board game of Talisman instead of like your magic user.
Definitely.
Do you know what I mean? I think he'd be really, really good.
The Dragon Priestess.
Okay, so we've got Priestess. So yeah, some really interesting characters in here, folks, isn't there?
The detail's absolutely amazing. I'm not quite sure we've actually kept. The Dragon Hunter. He's pretty cool.
I like this next one. The next one reminds me of Golden Axe, an old 80s video game.
This one is absolutely amazing.
Any retro heads out there?
The Dragon Rider. Look at this. Wow. That is
nice,
incredible.
Yeah.
That would be so nice painted.
Yeah, if anybody can paint, or anybody wants to come around and paint any of these figures or all of them throughout the series, that's fantastic. Okay, so I'm just having a quick little look at the expansion book that comes. So this is nice. It says The Legend of the Dragon King, so it's like a little bit of reading for you to get into it. Expansion overview, telling us, where we're going. The object of the game. Okay, so it says the object of the game is to reach a crown of command in the centre of the board and vanquish the Dragon King. See confronting the Dragon King. List of components overview. It also shows a little dragon symbol on the bottom of the cards, which I've said before, you can mix all these cards into absolutely any game of Talisman, but when you're taking the game down, you're going to want to find what cards go where.
Yeah.
Okay, shows us setup. There you go, so it shows the dragon tokens,
dragon tokens there.
crown tokens, sleep tokens, character cards, so the figures. Using only portions of this expansion, using the dragon with other expansions, okay. So I say these are like basically a full sandbox. Setup, it just shows us there to basically just replace the original Crown of Command with the new one, which we saw. I'm still confused how it was double-sided.
Yeah.
Matching tokens and cards, expansion rules. Okay, so you draw dragon tokens for whatever reason that might be, for a dragon strike, dragon race, or dragon slumber. There's dragon scales, and then it gives a little bit of lore about each one. The dragons Varthrax, Cadarus, and Gillipus, which is nice. It's just a nice little bit of reading to just get you into the actual theme of the expansion, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, so it gives us our character lore about a fire wizard, dragon hunter, dragon rider, conjurer, dragon priestess, and minotaur. Example of crowning the dragon king. So that tells us how you basically win. So there's obviously tokens that go on the actual end game cards. You must have to complete objectives to take them off to win. So it's just made Talisman that a little bit more, not complicated, but a little bit more longer winded, which is nice sometimes, because Talisman's that kind of game where people do like misplace it and say, oh, it's simple. Do you know what I mean? Because you control mechanisms and you just got to get into the middle of the board and stuff. So it's nice to actually complicate things out. Encountering dragon scales, claiming dragon scales. Okay. If a character kills an enemy from a dragon card, in addition to taking the enemy as a trophy, he may claim the dragon scale on his space and place it in his play area. And they have powerful effects. So again, you're not just looking at getting around the board now and building yourself up. You're looking at sorting these dragons out. Oh yeah, there we go. Yeah. So that's the Dragon Realm and then the Dragon Tower. So maybe you have to get through the Dragon Realm and then you get to the steps to go onto the Dragon Tower because there's a big hoard of gold. Ooh. You just see those two little illustrations I'm talking about there, guys. They are obviously both sides of the board. Turning back, encounters in the inner region, conjuring the Dragon Realm, ascending the Dragon Tower. So yeah, you're going to go into the realm first, go round, then you're going to go up the tower. A little bit more about the dragons. How you confront the Dragon King, and then alternate endings, which we know in each expansion you get like 3 different ones. You can mix them all up and play them in any single order at all. And it just tells us about Dragon Rage and Sleep tokens, breath attacks, discarding dragon tokens, and optional rules, which is the Wrath of the Dragon King, Challenge of the Crown, Dragon Spawn. That's nice as a helpful hint part at the end there as well, which I've got a feeling you probably are going to need because this one is more complicated. Probably the most complicated one we've covered. And the Dragon Tower lore, so you can read about the Dragon Tower before you start the game, so you know where you're going and what it's all about. And that, folks, I say finishing off there with like the real summary, is the Dragon expansion for Talisman 4th edition. So before we go, let's just do all the YouTube stuff quickly. If you like what you see here, you're enjoying this series and you haven't yet, consider subscribing. Hey, if you don't, thank you for watching anyway. Every view is much appreciated. I really hope you guys are learning something. Please feel free to share the video, to like, but more importantly, what do we always say, Melody? Leave a
comment below.
Leave a comment below. Okay, so just tell us, guys, do you fancy this? Does it give you like Game of Thrones vibes like it does me? Would you play this one? Would you change your game round enough to want to complicate it, to actually get the dragons involved? What's your favourite character? I think for me, it's probably like the Dragon Rider there. I think he's pretty sweet. Probably followed by like the Minotaur. I'm more of like a walk up and smash you in the face kind of character as to a magic character. But I mean, there are some conjurers in there.
Fire wizards. I like anything to do with fire.
Yeah. So yeah, all them in the comments below, guys. That was us. That was Talisman, the Magical Quest game, the Dragon expansion. We shall see you next month when we go and visit the Cataclysm. Melody.
Bye bye for now.
See you later.